good agricultural practices, and we have here our experts. Sir, what are the good agricultural practices, and how can it reduce the cost of production and at the same time increase the farmer's yield? And we'll be talking about cocoa today. So ẹ bá wa sọ ní Yorùbá, ẹ bá wa sọ ní Èyìnbó fún àwọn bàbá mi àti ìyá mi nílé. Sir.
When we talk about good agricultural practices,
All right, sir.
we mean those activities that you carry out on your farm that doesn't necessarily require you using chemicals.
Okay.
Because the belief of most of infestation of diseases, or even before they notice first infestation of diseases, they believe that using of chemical can solve their problem. Not knowing that these chemicals too, they are kind of doing havoc to these crops.
So are you not saying no to use of chemicals, or do you think is the best?
Even if they are using chemicals, there is what we call rational use of chemicals. Rational use.
Yeah. Okay.
So before you embark on usage of chemicals, there are certain things that you're supposed to have carried out on your farm. So starting with number one,
Right, sir.
having plant your cocoa with specific distance, the recommended distance.
Okay, recommended
So
distance. Okay.
it's part of the practices that you're supposed to carry out on your cocoa.
So we can't just plant anyhow.
Can't just plant anyhow, because the more the population, then the more the what we call too much humidity, and this too much humidity brings what we call black pod disease. So, and farmers will continue to use chemical to prevent black pod disease. Meanwhile, what caused black pod disease has not been removed.
Okay.
So,
kí ni àwọn nǹkan tó ń fa black pod disease yẹn gan?
There are three things.
Kí ni ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ gan?
There are three things. We call it disease triangle.
Okay.
Disease triangle ni pé àwọn nǹkan mẹ́ta gbọ́dọ̀ wà kẹ́ tó lè sọ pé black pod ti wà nínú. Number one,
okay.
the host.
Kí ni the host?
The host is the cocoa tree.
Okay. The host, cocoa tree.
So the second one is the pathogen.
Èwo ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀
The
sir?
pathogen is what is causing that disease, that black pod.
Okay.
So that is the
fa
pathogen.
black pod yẹn gangan.
So it is fungal disease.
Okay.
So when that is present in the farm, then the third condition is conducive environment. And the conducive environment for fungal disease to thrive is under high humidity. So when there are too much population of trees, then you have created a kind of humidity, and therefore the pathogen that is lying low on the farm will now continue to grow. So and then it begin to affect your
we
pot.
can't just plant anyhow. Okay, mo gbin kòkó, mo rí kòkó yẹn ó pọ̀, so ìgbà tí mo ti ní lóko mi yẹn tí mo ti raise seedlings àbí mo rọra seedlings àbí ìjọba fún mi seedlings, mo kàn lè wo ẹsẹ̀ bàtà kan kí n kàn máa gbìn mọ́ra wọn. Ṣé èèyàn ò lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn?
It's wrong. So it's not a good practice. So you have
So
to plant
recommended
based on recommended distance.
Right.
So that there are rays of sunlight that are supposed to be entering your farm. So
ìtànsán
that's all gbọ́dọ̀ máa wọnú oko. So if the pathogen is there and there is no conducive environment, the black pod will reduce. So it's not necessarily you use chemicals or fungicide.
Okay.
So once you do that,
prevention is better than cure. So ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́
that means
kòkó gan ló wà.
you have laid the foundation
All right, sir.
for not having disease on your farm.
Okay, sir.
So after that, you begin irregular weeding.
Okay.
Regular weeding will prevent rodents, other pests, that may those which will harbor them on the farm. So regular clean weeding of the farm is a good practice.
Okay, that's number 2, sir. Number 3, or do we still have another one?
We have many good practices.
All right, sir.
Then, assuming you notice a sign of black pod on your farm.
All right, sir.
So the practice we call it phytosanitary harvest. phytosanitary harvest. Ìyẹn pé àwọn pọ́ọ̀dù tí black pod bá ti appear lára ẹ̀, you begin to remove them from the trees.
So ó wà contagious pé tí àbá yọ ó lè affect me.
I'm spreading.
So immediately ká tètè.
So as you notice here, you remove it, you take it outside the farm.
Outside the farm.
And that means you have reduced the spread of the black pod. So we call that practice phytosanitary harvest.
Okay.
So then there are also growth on the cocoa trees.
Okay, sir.
That will debar it from having much fruit.
Okay.
So the cocoa will begin to grow chupons, that means extra branches.
Okay.
There are two chupons, the basal one and the branch chupon. So you reduce it to at least 2 stems per cocoa stand. So when it is more than that, then competition will set in. So I will not have much fruit on the tree.
Okay, sir.
So that the little nutrients and water can suffix the plants to give you more yield. So that is a removal of chupons.
Alright, sir. Alright, sir.
Then there are also, this parasitic plant called mistutu, afuma.
Okay.
So it's common on cocoa farm.
Okay.
So you begin to remove the mistutu, afuma, gate. Because the gate broke, it will eventually kill the plant.
Alright.
Then there is this when you want to spray. Before you spray, there are certain things you have to carry out. The level at which disease has affected the crop. If it is just 5%, you don't need to waste your chemical.
Alright, sir.
So what you just need is to remove those ones that has been affected, then take it out to bury. So when you now notice that it is now 50 to 75%, so begin to carry out the spraying of chemicals.
Okay, sir.
So
but the best thing is just to prevent. So it's possible not to apply chemicals.
It's possible.
Really?
Wow. But farmers have made it a routine activity that every 3 weeks, every 15 days, I have to spray. So there is a narration of a farmer. He cultivated the cocoa farm. By 6-7 years, the cocoa has reached peak of production. So after 2-3 years harvest, the cocoa doesn't bear fruit again. The cocoa that's supposed to bear fruit till 30 years of age. So you now inquire from him, what have you been doing? So this man is saying, you always spray chemicals. Even when
chemical kills
trees.
So it's not advisable.
It's not advisable. And when you are using it, you use it rationally. Don't involve in rational use of chemicals.
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate it.